Hello and welcome to the 43rd Tekkit tutorial. As you can see by that sentinel, I have reinstalled Tekkit just because I was trying to get something working. Right, in this episode we're going to be looking at two very cool things and one thing requested by WeirdSeagul. Right, the first thing we're going to be looking at, I opened the wrong thing, is the Talisman of Repair. So let's get a million of them. Now the Talisman of Repair, as you might guess, is a talisman for repairing things. So let me break something in order to show you how it fixes things. Right, I'm just going to get a diamond handsaw. I should be showing off how handsaws and stuff works, microblocks, in the next episode, so be sure to watch. But anyways, there we have a lovely and pained diamond handsaw. So basically, you put one in a chest, an alchemical chest. It won't work in a normal chest. It'll work either in an alchemical chest, an alchemical bag, or in your inventory if it's in your hotbar. Right, so, well, as you can see, it doesn't, actually I don't even know if that works. I wouldn't count on that working. But anyways, you can see that there's, don't point at the screen, I want to point at the screen, do not point at the screen. You can see its EMC value is normally 16,000 and it's reduced to 14,000 because it's taking damage. And you can see next to the item ID, 1261, there's a colon, followed by a number. That number represents the damage it's taken. So as you can see, no number for this one, number for this one. So how you see it's being fixed is one, by the bar going up, but two, because you can see the number decreasing and the EMC value increasing. So I just wanted to show you, if you put a lot more into a chest, it makes no difference whatsoever. So just one of these will repair all your tools, your pickaxe, shovel, axe. I'm fairly sure it works with the weapons mod stuff. Not all of it, but some of it at the very least. But yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. Now, here we have a project table. Now, I've used these so many times, and I've never ever shown them off. It's similar to a piston, how they're made, except there's stone at the top, and there's a chest and a crafting table in the middle, as opposed to what I do believe is redstone and iron, maybe? Not entirely sure. But anyways, there's a recipe, and the project table is an interesting thing. It's like a crafting table, only it has a chest in it, and you can make a template to produce more things with. So for instance, let's get some wood. I'm going to put in the template forward here. Now you'd think you'd get one crafting table doing this, as you would with like, I don't know, crafting table 3 perhaps? Nah, it's similar but not quite. Anyways, so I'll just click on it once and I get one out. The template is still there, and it took forwards directly from the inventory. So there's that. Also, you can shift and click to produce an entire, the maximum you can make. So if I put more wood in, I can produce more of these, and it does not take away the template. If you click or shift click again though, then it will take away the template. Anyways, there's those two cool items I wanted to show off. I'm not entirely sure if I looked into detail on this recipe, but basically it's low, medium, high covalence dust in order on the bottom, then the opposite order, high to low on the top, with 2 string and a piece of paper in the middle. Anyways, there's those recipes. Now then, this is a request from WeirdSeagul that I make a wool farm. I wasn't entirely sure what he meant, so I've made this free-range torture chamber for sheep. He also requested that I make lava come from nether and do something with that, I can't quite remember. But that is impossible currently, as ender chests are not working in this version of Tekkit. Sad, I know, but oh well. Right, so what we've got going on here is a ton of sheep that you can either get by eggs then transmuting, or via just spawning them in. But there is a survival way to do it, so this is possible. Now, there's tons and tons and tons of deployers at the bottom, all which will be automatically filled with shears. So when every redstone pulse, I've got this set to 2.5 as they don't regain their wool that often. Every redstone pulse, each deployer will deploy shears and shear any possible sheep that can be sheared up top. Now, sheep regain their wool after they've been sheared, because you can see there's tons of black ones like this. They regain their wool by eating grass. So this structure is here for a reason. Because sheep are higher than 1 block, so they cannot escape under the fence. But with the grass under the fence, it allows it to spread. So the grass will never ever run out within here. Right, now at the top we have Transposes, which just pick up items within the 2-block radius. So naturally I've been over cautious to make sure we don't get lag, and I've put one with every 1 block in between. Right, so in here, I don't want to go too far in because I'll end up in the sheep mosh pit. But we have a dark matter pedestal, which I guess I'll show the recipe for now. Oh god, no. I don't like being in here. Right, here's the recipe for it. A very, very expensive 4 red matter and 5 dark matter blocks, which are just the same value as dark matter. I'm not sure why they exist. Probably just aesthetic. Anyways, there's that. And on it, get me out of here with these goddamn sheep. Right, we have a Harvest Goddess band. Oh, this works. Kind of. Oh yeah, you can't access this by clicking, as you saw in the Farming with Tim tutorial. You have to shift click, then you can see it in here. Basically it promotes the growth of grass, and it'll make like wild grass grow if there is... Go away! If there is a grass block underneath. Luckily there's so many sheep, well not luckily, but there's so many sheep here that grass isn't allowed to stay for too long. If they weren't paying attention to me, they'd bloody eat the grass. Anyways, shift click to access this, and you can see your Harvest Goddess band in there. Oh, go away, sheep. And since I don't want to go out creative or I'll get stuck, here is the recipe for a Harvest Goddess band. Basically just 4 saplings, a rose and a flower, 2 dark matter and an iron band. Here's the recipe for an iron band. I'd recommend you make a Vulcanite amulet as they are very good. And right, that is worth a fair amount of EMC, and combined with the dark matter pedestal makes this quite expensive. But really they're not entirely necessary, just so long as you have the fence here and the grass block here. Oh yeah, I don't think I properly explained this, but the fence is here because if you put a block over the grass, it will go away. So yeah, that's why this fence there, because it's not quite a block. It's just quite strange how it works. So, coming out of here, we have redstone tubes attached to a timer, so that every time it pulses, all of these activate at the same time. Oh, how did I get seeds? Okay, that's interesting. I'm picking up seeds somehow. Okay, well, there's extra EMC, I guess. Because there's my point, this can also double as an EMC farm. So, what I've currently got with this system, I only did these 2 transposes for aesthetics, but they're just taking out shears, so we never run out here into these deployers. I really did expect them to run out quicker, but they're not, so oh well, that's pretty good, I guess. They're going into here. They'll be pumped out as necessary, which is why I didn't use filters. The only difference with filters is you can set how many they're taken out at a time, but it always takes that many out. So whilst redstone pneumatic tubes are smart, filters are not. So they will pump out and they will lag your system. I've made this mistake many times before. I use filters mainly to speed up processes. Right, anyways, so then we've got the redstone tubing going to this chest first. Then because they're so smart, it'll go to the quickest route, and it'll make more shears if necessary. Although I filled it with dark matter pedestals. And then we've got long-ish route coming under there into this energy condenser. So I've just left this running whilst I prepared something for the next tutorial, which will be microblocks. Spoiler alert. Now let's just see how many diamonds we have accumulated in that small amount of time. By small, I mean literally 20-30 minutes. Okay, I had higher expectations for this, although 3 stacks of wool is about a diamond, so yeah, but still, this is just from sheep. It's not a great EMC farm, but hell, it's something. I think we... Uh-oh. No! Nope. Okay. So, not bad. We had a hell of a lot of wool, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15... Almost 30 stacks of wool. I think that's quite good, actually. For 20 minutes, and it's 3 diamonds. You can't object to 3 diamonds, despite how many it costs to make. I mean, 1 res matters, like a stack of diamonds alone. It'll take it a while to repay the cost, but yeah, anyways. This is why I didn't show it on par with the Milka, the Dark Room, and I don't remember the other one. Oh, it's raining, isn't that terrific? Right, anyways, that seems like a good place to end off this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.